morning. We're on the 10th of August and my goodness, I got called out again today, and so I just went with it because last night I was getting such a call to go out there and receive this message, but I asked, could I do it tomorrow when I'm refreshed, because I know I needed that sleep. Today, it's incredible. Since the Lionsgate on the 8th, which was our 9th, but which is our, anyway, the 8th of the 8th, I remember waking up on that morning, and what I do every morning is I tap into the energy before I actually physically wake up and open my eyes. But that morning, when I came back into my body, I felt the energy and I really wanted to connect to see what it was like. And I could not get over the intensity of this pure, crisp energy. I don't know if you felt it yourselves, but it was magnificent. It was powerful. And I knew then there had been a shift like no other, because to actually have that clarity and the crisp, that was incredible. So I knew then that, this matrix that we're all living in was coming to an end. And it was trying to put it into words to what I see is actually quite hard, because there's no words for what you experience on that higher domain. And and while I'm doing this, my dog's decided that she wants to go out. So just one moment, we'll just go for a quick walk. Yes, and let her out. So bear with me. Like we needed that to happen, but that's me. I just take it as it is. And here we come back again. But going back to that day, I did an incredible healing to the point that you knew the energy had completely changed. Connecting into the higher realms, it was just a complete free feeling and a freedom, if anything. So even my girlfriend that I did the healing on, she was mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So honestly, this energy is bigger, better, clearer. But going back to being called out today, that was magnificent. The energy was insane. And I can definitely say there is another timeline that has come through. And the timeline is calling for all the lions, the warriors, to really connect into your true inner self and find the warrior and the lioness or the lion inside here. You can feel it. And while I was sitting in the energy today, I was actually looking. They were showing me, when I was out there, they were showing me all the lions throughout New Zealand were rising. And it was a beautiful, beautiful scene to watch, because each one knows. You have an inner knowing. And everybody's been called. And what they were showing me was Sorry, I look away because I'm trying to connect back into my visions of what I went through. But the knowing inside each one of us, you feel it, it's like a calling and you don't quite understand, but many of us already know what it means because we've been standing up. We've recognized what's happening out there. And it's this inner strength that we find. It's like, no, you're not touching now, babies. No, you're not doing this. You can feel it. It's so strong. You can't deny it any longer. And when you really connect to your heart, you can feel the truth. The truth is so strong. It's stronger than ever now. And the matrix is completely crumbling. And the only reason it's still playing out is because the ones that haven't awoken to themselves and who they really are. So the brainwashing, the AI, the programming that we have all gone through all our lives, to our parents, to their parents, it's been channeled through to all of us. But like myself, I've always been different. And everyone that knows me knows exactly what I'm talking about. But I didn't care. It's been my journey. And yes, I have this incredible gift. And the gift, I am so grateful to have been gifted this, because I am fully awake. And yes, I have, wow, that's them playing. Oh my goodness. But I am fully awake, and awake to who I am and what role I play. And that's what it's all about for you now. Is if you really believe this is how you want to live, this is how you want to be dictated to, that you are following what has been said through the media and what is rolled out and laws coming out left, right and centre. If you feel that that's your truth, that's where you belong, well, so be it. But the rest of us, we have connected to Gaia. We have connected to our inner soul, our sovereign soul. And we should be free. We should be resonating on a higher frequency. And you can sense that there's more to life than this control of this matrix. And yeah, so it's time now. It's really time, because we have all been called, and each individual one start really connecting and connecting. Get into the sea, get into the river, go and kick your shoes off, get into nature, reconnect to your sovereign self. And this is so funny because they're having a bit of a game with me with throwing my camera down. But hey, I can handle this. And I've got my dog running around as well because she's so excited. So honestly, today is magnificent. It's got the most beautiful energy out there today. And really use this time, because going back from here into the vision. So when I was out there today, what was beautiful is that this new timeline that the ones that wish to participate on and venture into the new timeline, that's following your heart. And from there, I was merging through on this and going out even further. And this new world everybody talks about, it's definitely there. It's unbelievable. The energy and what I was showing, that the system is no longer the system that we are resonating with in this third dimension, this control. It's not there. And so I had a look around, and I was asking the elders that what governs in this dimension. And they said nobody governs. There is a council that is set, but it is set by the people. But set in a way that it could never have the control that is residing with us at the moment. But when I looked around and I looked at all the souls, I said, how do you know what's right, what's wrong? And they said, it's your inner self. And everybody projects the way they wish to live. The integration, and when I was watching everybody integrating, it was with pure love, and it was a sense of knowing. So already you've come across so many of your soul family already connecting with others of the like mind and of the like transition to where you're merging into, and it's powerful. And when I was out there, that's what it was. We were all connecting through our hearts and our telepathic side. But I was watching the communities of people, and everyone had a different skill, and we were all merging and building the new developments to the different schools. The schools are not the same as what the schools are that we have on the 3D world. The schools and the skills that people were teaching others was incredible, but there was no time. So instead of running around with a watch, there's no time. It's set by the sun and the moon, or if anything, but I didn't actually see the moon, so I'm going to skip saying the moon. But it was a knowing of a natural time. And I was also told that we won't be having the daylight saving as we do. Because if you think about daylight saving in the winter, we get up in the dark, we go home in the dark. That is pulling people's emotion down. The manipulation to the weather, so the storms and the cold, and that's no longer. That is not in this other dimension. The warmth of the sun, but the energy from that sun was far superior than what it is that we experience, that burning heat in New Zealand. That was no longer. So you can see there's been a lot of manipulation, but the ones that know and have delved in to the different paths that we have learned so much of what we know now. And we have chosen, this is not where we want anymore. So this new dimension is definitely set there. It's incredible. The love that everybody was experienced with one another. I'm just trying to remember a lot of the information that was coming through. And what they did say is that today was going to be a lot shorter because they're wanting me to keep going out to bring forth. So this is just going to stop now. Sorry, not stop now. I'm just going to leave this with you, because the biggest thing they're wanting is you to find your inner peace, and you have been called, so feel the calling. And if you resonate with this, please really go into nature. Now, the other thing they were showing me is so many are going through turmoil, absolute turmoil, and even our teenagers. And that is because they're getting called, and it's this unraveling of so many controlled programs that they're struggling within, and so they're untangling themselves. So take yourself, your loved one, your child into nature and unravel them. Take them into nature. Allow them to go and hug trees. Get into the water. Only listen to the sounds of the birds and the warmth of the sun, and ground yourself, because you will start untangling yourself when you allow yourself to free, because that's what's happening right now. So many are in anxiety. They have no idea what's going on, but that is part of this transition that you're going through. So enjoy today, enjoy the energy, get outside, go and hug your loved ones, lift your vibration, and make that decision. Today is the day. No longer are you going to suffer. Make that commitment. And yeah, go and look at one of my last video on claiming that sovereign soul, and lift your vibration. And yeah, when you make that commitment with inside yourself, you will lift. You will become that determinant soul that you are here to become on earth. Because you are someone special. Because if you've listened to this, as far as this video has been rolling, you are about to find out who you are. So follow the journey, hold hands with other like-minded souls, and yeah, let's enjoy this process, because oh my gosh, it's all going to be starting to happen in August. August is my month, and I'm a Leo, and I will roar as loud as I need to roar, because we have got this, and we are going to make it through. Love you.